If you're wanting the best platforms for revenue shares, definitely Snapchat and Facebook. But the biggest one for me is LinkedIn.
Really?
The biggest one for me is LinkedIn.
Even for your creators?
Yeah. Because think about it. The creatives and the decision makers are all on LinkedIn.
Yeah, sure.
The big CMOs, the heads of brand, head of influencer marketing, they're all on LinkedIn. I always say to my guys, for us, it's a no-brainer. We need to be on there.
Yeah, of course.
We need to be posting about our clients' work. You need to be connecting with people at these brands you want to work with. But actually, think about it. If you're a creator, why would you not do it? Why would you not showcase your work there? Even if you just have the platform and you just post the same content potentially that you post on Instagram or post on TikTok, but it showcases what you can do, and then you connect with a load of heads of brands, CMOs, influence, marketing execs, whatever, why would you not do that? It's a smaller market. Everyone's pushing for the same level of attention on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Everyone's competing in that space. Not many creators are competing on LinkedIn.
No, that makes sense.
It's interesting. I've had loads of people reach out to me recently from LinkedIn agencies, let's say, that one of them put Tommy on the platform as an example, because they're like, oh, we put Lewis Hamilton on the platform and we do his and this. And that's great. That's only the start. There's not many on there. And I think creators should really, some of them do, I'm not going to say all of them, but some of them do, they should value the platform. Because it might not pay you in terms of views and, revenues and, it's not going to pay you for that, but it most likely will pay off when it comes down to you versus somebody else for a campaign, and the big boss, big CMO is choosing, happens to go on LinkedIn that day and your video pops up, no brainer.
There's two that popped to mind actually, because I hadn't even considered it from a sort of a talent perspective. There's two that I follow who I sort of engage with quite frequently.
Yeah.
I think Patrice Evra.
Yep.
Recently, I think he followed me, or
he does a lot
it's a second connection, but he's an absolute business gangster. But oh, Patrice Evra, former footballer, but he's actually got a very sharp brain.
Yep.
But there's Gary Neville, I think does it exceptionally well.
He does.
And obviously he sits at that sort of crossover point between talent in terms of presenting and then also being a business owner, converting hotels, etc. And the other one is Julius Dean.
Oh, yes.
Who was, he was originally a magician.
He
did a lot of the very viral, he was Vine, wasn't he? I think back in the day, like a
OG creator,
like a crush a bottle in front of people, and was almost like a British, more nicely spoken version of the street magician.
Yeah.
He does it exceptionally well. But you're right, actually. I don't see lots of talent doing it.
But you need to be.
Yeah.
I constantly say this when people ask, it's like, is it worth me getting on there? 100%. 100%. Because especially if you work with the platform, they'll help verify you and all stuff like that. But they'll give you ways in which you can enhance your page and be seen more. And that's the marketplace. That's where the decision makers with the money are. The influencer execs, the people that, we spoke about before, the young execs that want to pick their favorite creators, things like that, they're all on Instagram and social media. So you have to post there, of course, and that's your work. But if you're thinking bigger play, especially like Gary Neville's a great example, if you want businesses out of your platform and you want to build something away from your name but have businesses, well, of course LinkedIn's a place to be. You can meet investors on there, you can meet VCs on there, get ideas. It's a no-brainer. If you're a creator that's thinking that way, like, okay, I'm going to be doing this for X amount of years, but whilst I'm here, I need to set myself up for afterwards.